6 major retailers are failing in 2024. In most U.S. towns, there were a few small businesses strewn throughout every neighborhood. However, when large corporations like Walmart and Target received tax breaks to locate in specific communities, it made it nearly impossible for most stores to compete. According to analysts, many well-known brands are failing due to pressure from declining sales, shifting consumer preferences, and financial difficulties, leaving people with few options. The financial scene is being hit hard by the harsh truth that this year is expected to see the highest number of bankruptcies since the unrest of 2020, involving well-known individuals. The once dominant companies in the industry have suffered a serious blow as a result of the fall in foot traffic, particularly in metropolitan areas, consumers tightening their purse strings, and the specter of a recession hanging over the sales graveyard. The question today is which brands will fall victim to the merciless retail landscape in 2024. Target is a massive retailer that has recently encountered a variety of challenges, including a notable number of store closures. These stops are generally linked to significant losses, particularly those resulting from frequent shoplifting offenses. Target has been compelled to choose store locations with greater caution due to the extreme level of stealing. Target's decision to concentrate on smaller towns rather than major urban centers is one important change. This strategic change is motivated by the twin goals of increasing revenue and decreasing operating expenses notwithstanding adverse economic conditions. Due to the startling $1 billion in shoplifting losses, Target had to make some difficult decisions about the portfolio of its stores, which had a substantial effect on the retailer's financial health. Target is reconsidering its strategy and carefully choosing the sites of its stores to fit with its updated plan. Staples. One major factor contributing to Staples' struggles is the shift in consumer behavior. There is now less demand for office supplies through physical stores, which is directly translating into declining sales volumes for the company. As a result, Staples has been experiencing a squeeze on its profits, making it difficult for the company to sustain its extensive network of sales locations. Staples has faced stiff competition from e-commerce giants, with Amazon being one of the primary contenders. Currently, Staples has over 1,000 locations across the U.S., but due to diminishing sales and profitability, the company has chosen to liquidate around 200 of these locations in the upcoming months. This calculated move is a part of Staples' larger effort to review its range of physical stores and adjust to the changing business environment. The company's restructuring initiatives are a reflection of the wider changes in consumer behavior, as well as the current financial difficulties that retailers are facing. A number of Amazon Fresh locations, a division of the massive online retailer, have closed, especially in the third quarter of this year. A number of factors have an impact on the decision to close these locations. The structure and operation of Amazon Fresh outlets are among the main causes of the closures. Consumer complaints have brought to light issues with the value and cost of goods sold by companies using the Amazon Fresh format. These problems have made it harder for these companies to draw in and keep customers in the increasingly cutthroat grocery market. Amazon has decided to strategically reduce the size of its convenient and Amazon Fresh locations. This change entails concentrating on catering to a small number of markets, both domestically and internationally. As it continues to expand and change in this industry, Amazon has made the decision to close some of its Amazon Fresh locations as part of an ongoing optimization process. Amazon seeks to determine which locations and services are most popular with its users in order to provide a more streamlined and effective shopping experience. Bye-bye Baby. This business, Bye-bye Baby, specializes in items for newborns and early children. Unfortunately, it has come to a critical point when all Bye-bye Baby outlets have closed as a result of its parent brand, Bed Bath & Beyond, concluding its bankruptcy liquidation process. The difficulties that Bye-bye Baby is facing are representative of larger retail industry trends and the effects of shifting customer behavior. The chain has been facing challenges due to increased competition and economic uncertainty. To make matters more worse, the parent brand Bed Bath & Beyond filed for bankruptcy. The closing of Bye-bye Baby outlets serves as a reminder of the difficult circumstances that many merchants are facing these days. Journeys. The well-known retailer Journeys, which specializes in shoes and accessories, is experiencing a major problem that will result in the closure of over 100 underperforming locations. This decision reflects an increase from an initial forecast of 60 shop closures. Journey is primarily taking this strategic decision to close these outlets in order to reorganize its retail operation and ensure its long-term viability. Journeys has not been exempt from the changing demands of customers and the dynamics of the market. One of the main markers of Journey's problems is a drop in revenues, which as part of the reorganization plan fell by 7% in the first quarter and a more significant 133% in the second quarter of this year. Journeys has made the conscious decision to withdraw from mall outlets, which have been linked to increased operating expenses and a consistent drop in foot traffic in recent years. The closure of more than 100 stores is in line with this strategy and aims to improve the brand's financial performance and streamline operations. Big Lots. This well-known bargain brand is going through a difficult time with several shop closures. Financial strain stemming from shoplifting and theft losses has had a noticeable effect on the company's profitability, making it challenging to continue operations at underperforming locations in addition to the financial difficulties posed by theft. This is one important factor contributing to the closure of Big Lots stores. Big Lots has strategically chosen to shift its operations away from urban centers and toward more rural places. This change is driven by the desire to both target places where there may be a higher demand for inexpensive retail items and to lower operational costs related to urban sites. Big Lots' resolve to enhancing its brand operation and financial health is demonstrated by its choice to liquidate locations in Colorado earlier in the year, owing to low performance difficulties. The well-known furniture retailer Ikea is going through a big change, as seen by a number of shop closures. The necessity to adjust to shifting customer tastes and market conditions is one of the main reasons for the closure of several Ikea sites. Even though it is iconic, the classic large box model has struggled to stay flexible and adapt to changing trends in the retail landscape. Ikea has made the decision to leave these massive warehouse locations. The company's store closures are a part of a larger plan to reduce its physical footprint and increase sales by relocating to smaller locations. Ikea wants to increase the effectiveness of its operations and better meet the changing needs of its clients. These pauses don't necessarily mean that the company is shrinking. Rather, they reflect a change in the parties involved in the business. Because of the current situation, every business in the market is dealing with identical conditions. Only businesses who are proactive and strategically plan will be able to weather this financial storm. Additionally, keeping customers informed about the state of the economy will enable them to make well-informed decisions